It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Mr. Perfect. Mr. Incredible is out there with Garbage Man. Then it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Foster in at the 4 spot. And for the Warriors, Black Hole is out there with Z. Then there's the General, and there's Money. And it's the closer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's the pass to Garbage Man. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The General passes to Money from past the arc. Doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Chicago foul. First personal foul.
Here's Z. Pass to Black Hole. Five to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Z. Good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Mr. Perfect. High arcing shot. Black Hole passes to the General. Some nice passing by Golden State. It's blocked. And so just over a minute and a half played. Warte passes to Mr. Perfect. And he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Money. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
Here's Garbage Man and the Bulls another three.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Z. Pass to the closer. There's the screen. Here's Z. And yes, it's good. Z's got 5 points so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, passes it to Mr. Clutch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Number 0, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Money. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's the pick. Here's Garbage Man. And again, no good by Chicago. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Z. That one off the back iron. And for Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's Garbage Man. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's the General. That shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Duarte. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Missed inside. The Warriors trailing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for the closer. Jermichael Green comes in for Black Hole. Baller, he's checked in for Z. And it's Klay Thompson in for the General. Z, the pass to Levine. On the wing, Levine. 5 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the more experience Levine gets, the more his confidence builds, as evidence right there, shooting off the catch.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Money. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's the bodyguard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's good.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's Hall. Guarded by Green. Levine for 3. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green kicks to Thompson. 1:03 left in the first. Money passes to Thompson. From 12 feet out. Misses off the left iron. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Z. The Bulls keep it alive. The three. And it's the bodyguard missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Looney. Here's Money. Thompson for the triple. It doesn't go for him. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Z. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The closer is out there with Baller, and there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Z, and it's the general in at the shooting guard position.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
On the wing, Thompson. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Right wing. Here is Garbage Man. He's got 6. A baseline J. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. There's the closer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Thompson. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's the General. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. The General's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Chicago, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Number 11, at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Black holes checked in for the Warriors. And Chicago also making a switch. Duarte. And so he hits both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, the D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
There's so many little things that Klay Thompson does for his team that go unnoticed. Trust me, they're not unappreciated.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Both shots good from the stripe. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. 8 points for him. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to the general. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
The coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Out to the wing. Here's the general. 5 points in the game.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Duarte misses the 3. The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Flash. The rebound by the closer. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Klay takes that foul and still getting his shot off.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the Warriors with some changes. Looney comes in for the closer. And Money subbed in for Z. Chicago also making some changes. Hall's checked in for Flash. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Garbage Man. He's off on the second.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Blackwell passes to Looney. Here's Money. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Black Hole. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Duarte. And it's blocked. Black Hole passes to Money. Here's Black Hole. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's the pass to Duarte. Here's Hall. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hall's got his first points in this one. Money passes to Thompson.
2 minutes.
Here's the general, guarded by LaVine. Here's Black Hole, and Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Levine wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Here's the general. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Duarte. Fires the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Money, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For Chicago, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The first one falls. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Baller comes in for Klay Thompson. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Z comes in for Mr. Perfect. And the bodyguards subbed in for Mr. Incredible. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. The general passes to Looney. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Money. 4 on the clock. And the Warriors miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Z. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance from Mr. Perfect.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 10-point game. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Garbage Man, Mr. Perfect out there with Foster. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 5. Here's Mr. Perfect. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. That misses off the backboard. Warriors shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. The General. The General's got 10 points.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
To the left side wing. Here's Duarte. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Duarte has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Throws it up high.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Another sensational alley-oop. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 8. That one goes. Count it. He's got 10.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Here's Black Hole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pulls it up. And the shot is long. Chicago leading by 7. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Here is Garbage Man. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Count it. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Over to the left wing. Mr. Perfect. The Warriors pull it in. The closer's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Z. Down low. Pass to the closer. Here's Money. And another 3 for Golden State.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Pass to Garbage Man. There's a good screen. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Z. He has 7. It's up a 3. And they get it back. Second chance shot. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink. especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here. Thompson's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Flash is checked in for Foster. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Passes to Flash. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Here's Money. He has 7. The pass to Z. Down to 5 on the shot clock for the lead. Rebound by the Bulls. Mr. Clutch has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's a screen to end the cold streak, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Flash. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Baller, he's checked in for Black Hole. Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. The bodyguard comes in for Mr. Incredible. Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot off that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Z. 10 points for him. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for the closer. And it's Green in for Z. Hall's checked in for Chicago. Over in the corner, Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Pocket 6. Here's Money. That's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Bulls leading by 4. Kicks it to LaVine. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Looney passes to Money. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Inside, stripped it away. And it's the Warriors on the break. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's blocked. Outside, LaVine. Here's Mr. Perfect. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist. Mr. Perfect's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Thompson takes it off the glass.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Chicago leading by 6. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Mr. Perfect can't hit. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Bowler. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Bowler. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Money, no good. Here's Flash. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The general is out there with Money, and it's the closer. Then there's Baller, and it's Z at the 3, the small forward.
But I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Chicago, number 7, at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that will allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Good on both. Warriors trail by 8. Here's the general. Pass to Z. Here's Money. Here he goes. Clock is at 3. And he nails that one right through the net.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's the bodyguard. Outside, Levine. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 9.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The general. Good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's the bodyguard. Outside, Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Baller. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. The bodyguard passes to Hall. Left side, Levine. Here's the 3. Again, Levine missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's deflected. Here's Hall. And the pass to Garbage Man. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Black Hole's checked in for the Warriors. And Chicago also making a switch. Duarte's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors trail by 9. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to the general. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Money. Fires for 3. For 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Bulls leading by 9. Garbage man, the pass to Levine. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Garbage man with the bucket.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's the general from downtown. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Garbage Man, and he slams it one-handed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the basket by Money.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Hall. Garbage man, the pass to Hall. To the middle. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Garbage man. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's the general. The pass to Black Hole. Here's Money for the 3. The shot comes out.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Levine inside the 3-point line. The rebound by the closer. The closer's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Black Hole. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Mr. Perfect is checked in for the Bulls. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. And that one is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Money. From deep. You can't get that one. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Mr. Perfect. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Garbage man, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mr. Perfect. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors trail by 8. The general passes to Black Hole. Here's Money. Off target with his 3.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Pass to Hall. Here is Garbage Man. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's Money. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for the Warriors, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the Bulls making a change here. Foster's checked in. So he gets them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Third team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 22, first personal foul. Team score. At the line for the Bulls,
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's the screen. Here's the general. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, number 30, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And he makes both free throws. Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 5. 20 seconds left in the game. The closer's checked in for Kevon Looney. Black Hole comes in for JaMychal Green. Z's checked in for Baller. And Money subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Vucevic. Mr. Perfect comes in for Z. Garbage Man, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Mr. Incredible in for the bodyguard. Here's Duarte. And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Chicago, Duarte, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 7. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
There's Green with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's the bodyguard. So the Bulls win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Garbage Man.